Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Genema, and we're back on the V4Variety server. Oh, and the sun's going down. Oh, let me, yeah. I got something to show off, but I'm not ready to. I'll talk about it anyway. So yeah, last episode, it probably wasn't the most motivating one. I do apologize. That was the very first episode I had. Unfortunately, I got pretty sick for the weekend that we launched this. So definitely feeling better now. You can probably hear in my voice. But I've done some progress off camera. I went ahead and I had a second video that I was recording, but I was really just completely not happy with that. Am I good? Am I good? I'm good. So I did this. I built about a lot of that actually on camera. I know me building on camera usually doesn't happen, but I did. I already had it planned out, so it was actually pretty easy. It was just putting stuff in place. That I did not. That is kind of new. The reason why I wanted to show this at night is I don't know if you can tell, but that is a paper wall, and even though it is a paper wall, it kind of looks like it illuminates a little bit. It definitely emits light through it. It kind of like is almost like a glass pane, even though you can't see through it. So it's actually very, very cool that it does that. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. You can see how it is during the daytime. It looks pretty much exactly the same as it does at night, like that. But it does let light through it. And the reason how I know that is I actually put some blocks out in front, and I broke and removed torches and stuff, and the light levels did change. So it is kind of cool that you can kind of hide lighting behind the paper walls like that. So not that I have things out in front, but if I did, I would be able to hide it. Let's get back on the island. And the slingshot is pretty awesome for bouncing back and forth. I did that constantly while bidding. Can I not eat that? No, I can't. I probably could if I held it long enough. But I did that constantly while building that. So, hello. Now that it's back daytime. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go ahead and talk about that really, really quick. Snack. All these things. Can I eat that? Oh, wow, that's really down low. What else do I have that I can eat? I can eat a cookie. I don't want to eat a cookie. I can eat apples. This mod pack, and I don't know, down in the description of the last video, it'll be down in the description of this video. You can go and check it out. And definitely, if you do check it out, play it on very hard because it's challenging. As you can see, 3 hearts. Now, I know at the time I was actually leading, and no, RJ's leading. But I was coming in a close second for number of deaths. I have died a lot. But if we look at time played, I've also played a lot too. So Fanakwa's been on here 10 hours. Wow. Very nice. He did a stream. I would definitely, if you haven't already, check him out, because he's streaming what he's doing over on that island. Should be pretty cool. So I did build this, and the reason why I'm not releasing the video is it really wasn't the best quality as I was building this. I went back and I mean, I wouldn't even watched a YouTuber talking the way I did in this. And then about halfway through, I ended up kind of losing my voice. It became pretty painful to talk. So still kind of getting over it a little bit now, but it is a lot better. So yeah, basically did that. I did want to touch on another subject real quick, and that's Tinker's Construct. So the first episode I did, even though it wasn't the most energetic, it was Tinker's. I know a lot of people are familiar with setting this up, familiar with setting up the stuff, but I don't know if you're familiar with some of the 1.10 stuff. So this is kind of jumping around a lot of different stuff, but one thing I did notice is the book has changed. Definitely the book has changed. And it's got, they did a pretty good job with it. So you can look at the materials, the modifiers, the different things, different stuff. A lot of the stuff's still the same. They do have some other things, I think, in the modifiers that are a little bit different that I'm not used to. Same, yeah, silk touch. Ooh, found an emerald. I may be able to make a silk touch. I got to figure out exactly what weapon I want to make or what I want to make it out of. Because the one thing we don't have is we don't have like a flux. So knockback, necrotic. So I don't think we can put any type of anything electronic on our Tinker tools to use power. I think we're going to have to use mending. So hopefully this works the same way as mending does in Minecraft vanilla. It's the way it is. It says stores XP that's picked up. So I'm hoping that it actually stores it as durability. So I do want to test it out. I did go ahead and make a tool. Haven't done anything with it. If we look at the materials, this is all we have. Now I usually try, I guess we could have went with steel, technically, but an easier thing, I think, looking at all of the stuff you can make, there used to be like it was a pink one. I forget what it's called. But it was like aluminum, iron, like several, like I think 4 different types of materials to make it. And you needed that to mine cobalt. Well, obsidian actually mines cobalt. If we look at the obsidian mining level cobalt, mining speed is pretty much actually faster than a diamond pick. So it's probably not the best to kind of go with, but I guess if we had to mine obsidian, I don't know. We'll have to see how it actually works. But I did make an obsidian pick, and I still have some obsidian stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the ball of moss on it once I get enough. It's right here. Once I get enough of this, you need 10 XP levels. So I probably need to go out and do some fighting, get 10 XP level, and try to put that on here and to see how the repair or the mending works. So this episode was brought to you by V4V. No. This episode actually, because I was going to go over that, and the next thing was going to go over, we need food. We need food badly, actually. So I wanted to do some farming. So this tower, I was trying to figure out a way to kind of make this look a little cool. I wanted it completely enclosed, so it does have glass on the sides and the top. And the reason for that is, actually, I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you, but I'll show you. The reason for that is the way this thing over here works. So the toughest nail mod, not only does it limit us to 3 hearts, we have to control our heat. I got basically a wool suit right here. That way I can kind of, if I get too cold, I can wear that. If it gets winter time, don't look at that. So there's all this stuff. I've already, I made both suits of armor that kind of protects you a little bit. I do want to make some of these like the season clock so we can see what season it is. Thermometer, I may make. It's 4 diamonds for that. I don't know. I mean, you kind of have it down here, so I don't know why you would need to make this. So I may pass on it. But the seasons clock definitely is pretty easy to do. Now I know you need quartz. The nice thing about modded is those roguelike dungeons that actually I have one out there. The bottom level is the nether, basically. You get quartz. You also get blaze rods. Yeah, there's only 3 quartz there. I had some more right here, 7. Not much. It's very little. I could probably jump in the nether and grab that. Ooh, I should throw that gold with the rest of mine. But it could be worth it to make like an item frame and put that in it, and or carry it around with us. One or the other. Oh crap. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Made bronze. Well, if I need bronze, I have it. And yep, there we go. Yeah. So the we need food. The problem with crops, and someone has some crops up over there. The problem with crops is definitely actually if you've went and you've checked, it happened kind of in the very first night. If you went and you actually checked Digi's episode, it became winter. We have to plant our crops kind of by the season, or they'll die. So that's a problem. But if you make some of these heating coils, you should be able to heat up the crops and everything as well, from my understanding. Now, I would like to try that. I'm hoping that by having the crops planted inside and this going, that you don't really have to worry about seasons. And this is basically 6 blaze rods and some cobblestone. So the nice thing about the heating coil is, and you can't really see anything. You can go into a debugging mode and you can see how it works, but it heats up everything underneath a single roof. So the way that I'm going to do my base is kind of have an entrance. It's going to have several different tunnels going into different machine shop area, going into these. And this is actually only one tower. I'm planning on several of these, all with planters. And probably something around beside the machine shop so I can use some solar panel too. This will be my kitchen area. So I may have some chests, some storage up in here, some storage in here. And you probably saw it. So hopefully having all of that stuff connected indoors, I can have that one heating coil and it'll kind of heat up my whole place. So anytime I'm here, then it's, and I wouldn't mind having it where I can hit away someplace and then have almost like a thermostat, a switch where I could activate it, depending on where I'm at in the base or something. If I get too hot, I can turn it off. We'll see how we would need to wire it up. But I thought some of this stuff looked pretty cool because if I'm doing a kitchen, we kind of need to pimp out the kitchen, right? We already get a sink. This is just storage from digging this out. I'm not actually going to, even though you can see through it, I'm leaving torches around there. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to clean this off. And I'm doing, a layer up there just in case if I want to, do something. That's not just going to be straight flat land up top here after I get done. So I don't know. I'll have to clean it up a little bit and we'll see how we can make it. Like running out of this. Ooh, it's back nighttime. Wait, where did it lay me down at? How did I lay on that? I don't know. So we have this cooks for blockheads. Now, I'm sure that actually probably adds to cooking, maybe. I mean, you'd think it would. Needs books. How do we make some of the stuff? So to make the kitchen or the cooking table, we need to make this, and we need black hardened clay. Well, nice thing is I already got black hardened clay. I actually got some more clay if I need to. Got spice rack. Looks pretty simple. We can make a couple of spice racks. Actually, I doubt we'll be able to use the redwood. Maybe this. Spice rack. Let me drop off some of these items. Oh, and you may notice the builder's wand looking at my inventory. The builder's wand you can actually craft with magical. You need magical wood for it, which is actually pretty easy to get. So if you're playing this or you're in any of the 1.10 or the 1.10 extra utilities mod, you can just make this thing. And even if you didn't want, didn't have the magical wood, let's just type in wand. These also work the same way as the builder's wand, better builder's wand. Thing is I don't think they're better. They really take durability, except for when you get to these unbreakable ones. They don't, but they actually are pretty overpowered. So the stone ones, I mean, they work basically, but they'll break after a while. It's better. I don't know. I found it easier, and it wasn't much gold, just I think 3 gold and some books. So it was actually pretty easy. So we got that. I don't know if we need another one. What else do we want? Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory. We're going to need some cobble. Where's my cobble? Because I know we need some furnaces. So kitchen counter is apparently just a chest. I don't even have a chest. I don't have a chest. So where does that go? Okay. It says it stores ingredients for recipes. That's kind of cool. So we got that. Let's pick up our sink, because I'm going to move that over. Ooh, heating up already. It took a long time to break. We got our sink. Got this. What else do we want? A tool rack. 3 of those. An iron. The refrigerator. We need more iron for the door. Come on here and take a dip. Am I going to cool off? There, a little bit. You know what? Did that make... Okay. Yeah, it's not going to do the obsidian. I don't know if I'll be able to craft all this stuff in here. I'll probably heat up. You know what? Let's break that. I want to know if I make 3 doors. Was it like that? Refrigerator. Oh, there was the glass. Wait, do they have to be black stained glass? It's going to be picky. Luckily, I mean sacks. With the Guardians, with the quirk mod, actually putting they make Guardians spawn everywhere. You can just go out and like pick up the ink sacks off the top of the water. It's kind of funny actually. Can make one of those. Yep. And what else do, mainly a little bit more counters. We'll see how it looks. And this. So to make this dark clay, we need the actual logs. And the book. Non-filtered recipe book. Pages? I have paper walls. There we go. Is this going to work? I'll waste one of those wooden doors. Yay! So, and to make the second one, that takes 2 crafting benches and yeah, we should probably make a juicer. Well, I may make a second one of these books. For now, we need the it for part of the recipe. Why did I click on that? I got wood in my here, so. Oh. Second book. I wonder if this actually will bring up like the recipes and stuff. If it has like an interface or a UI or something. GUI. So I was actually planning on just putting everything down this wall. So we can put food in there. What's the counter? I'll be curious if we can set stuff on it. Because there's a couple other things. There's like a tool rack. This was a spice rack. Huh. Okay. I couldn't put it on the actual walls. I kind of had to put it there. So I'll see if I can... Huh. You can actually... If maybe there's some of the stuff I pick up, if they actually say they're spices, I can use it. Let's put this here. And the stove. Okay. Missing tools to craft. So I guess if you had the stuff, that can't be everything you can craft. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on this. Maybe I'll make the book and actually put like a rack in here for it. But at least this kind of makes this look like a kitchen. I would like to put kitchen counter. Can probably end up anytime I have any type of food, any meat, any thing, just actually store it legitimate. Since it's just a chest and an iron door, since I already have, since I made 3 of them, I might as well make some more chests. Put those there too. And I'll probably go through all of these chests and pull out anything that, food oriented. Probably even maybe a spot for seeds. Let's make, what was the counter? Just those. And there was a couple other things, actually, I wanted to test too. There's a toaster. Ooh, a bucket lava trap door. The button. Oh, we didn't do the tool rack. We made the stuff for it. So we got the tool rack. This stuff's interesting. I need to go get more iron. sleep real quick. And we'll sleep, and we'll kind of get the rest of the kitchen. So let me go ahead. I know we've done so much on camera so far. But let me go ahead, try to get the kitchen kind of the way I like it. I'll get a few more things made. I'll dump this water out. I'll end up making the toaster. See, because I'm very curious if that will... Well, we're so close to it. We're so close. I got everything. I can make it real quick. I can't sprint anymore because I need food. And we got that. Okay, let's oh, I didn't even see him in the game. I know I had like meat and stuff, like steak. There we go. Yeah, but I'll try to keep it, see if I can keep all food-oriented stuff. And when we get into like automated storage and things like that, I may see if I can tie it into the kitchen somehow. But can we? Oh, we can. Very nice. Can we stack? Oh. It's a big fridge. Look at that. That's very cool. I put another one right next to it. So it would be nice if they kind of joined. But tons of storage. I like it. We can put a couple spice racks. Can we put the tool rack on that? We can't, but we can put it there. I don't have anything. What's that juicer? Stone in a stone pressure plate. Can we make that? Yeah, we can make that. So I'm gonna have to probably I'm gonna do off camera, in between episodes, is work on the base some more. Try to get figure out exactly how I want kind of different things set up, and lay it out a little bit better. A little bit. We'll see how I'm going to do it, but I would like to get some type of a. Where's the juicer? I don't know if we'll be able to hang it on there. Oh, and there was like a knife for the fries. Knife blade. Flint. Do I have a stick? Where are those potatoes? I got fries. But we'll see if we can actually put those things on the tool rack. Whoa. You can hold shift to kind of stop. You do take damage, and I've killed myself a couple times that way. So basically just like the drying rack. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put meat in the fridge where it goes, and watermelon and stuff. We'll put the french fries in there too. So, yeah. So in between, wait. You see it on the shelf. Huh. That's awesome. Yeah, so in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and get all my food moved over here. I'll probably take one of these counters and make it for seeds. Put all my seeds. I may need to do a couple of those. And kind of keep it looking like this in here. There's a lot. I didn't realize those things were going to be as small. There's a lot of open space in here. So I may do some other things in here depending on how we need to get stuff set up. But I do like that. I do like that a lot. That's funny. Oh. So can you put anything on this? It's spice rack, but it could just be like some type of little storage. Nice. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this series. Hopefully you are. Let me know what you think about it so far. If you have downloaded the Modpack, or if you're interested in modded Minecraft, definitely check it out. The Toughest Nails mod does make things a lot challenging. And we have some other tons of good mods and new mods for me. New mods for, things have changed, like Tinkers for the 1.10. So definitely recommend checking it out. And let me know down in the comments what you think. But this has been Kinema, and I'll talk to you later.